For the last couple of years, the big players in the automotive game have all announced their plans for an electric future. And one of those players is Jaguar Land Rover. It says that from 2020, every new car it makes will have some sort of electric propulsion. And for its Range Rover brand, that future starts today with the launch of its petrol-electric hybrid, or PHEV. But how do you even make an environmentally friendly car out of a 2-ton SUV? The PHEV will hit Australia halfway through 2018, and it'll come in two guises. The Range Rover Vogue will cost around $210,000, and the smaller Range Rover Sport HSC will start at around $146,000. It's about a $12,000 premium to spec the hybrid drivetrain compared to the cheapest model in each of those variants. Both models will share the same drivetrain, which uses a turbocharged 2-litre petrol engine and an 85 kilowatt electric motor to output 297 kilowatts and 640 newton meters in total. That's a pretty handy set of numbers. Its lithium-ion battery pack is hidden under the rear seats, and being a hybrid, the battery can be charged from the petrol engine as well as via regenerative braking. Range Rover says that the PHEV can get 51 kilometres of pure electric driving, and that'd be great if you actually got 51k. I'm not sure that's going to happen given how big this car is, given that range can fluctuate with even temperature variations or load on the engine. You can recharge the battery in 2 hours and 45 minutes. And that's with a fast charger though. If you plug it into the home mains, it's going to take more like 7 hours. And if you want to hit that magic 2.8 litres per 100 figure that's quoted for the fuel economy, you'll need to charge it pretty much every night. If you run on the petrol engine, you'll see that figure climb pretty quickly. And that's the key with any form of petrol electric car. You have to change your habits to get the best results. Range's PHEV tech is as much about fitting a small engine into its biggest car. And to be honest, that was one of the questions we had about it. But that's okay. The Range Rover uses a 2-litre turbocharged engine that is shared with the Jaguar F-Type. And surprisingly, it propels this 2-ton SUV quite well. Out on the open road, it's got quite a bit of get up and go. In fact, if you combine the two outputs, the only thing that beats it is Range's supercharged V8. Our time in the PHEV was far too brief, but on the surface, it seems that Range Rover has adopted well to the electrification mantra that's running around its parent company. Its sister brand Jaguar, for example, is already well down the hybrid and EV path, and Land Rover is sure to follow soon. The Range Rover PHEV is an interesting concept, because let's face it, if we wanted to reduce our environmental footprint, then large SUVs should be the first ones over the side. But by combining a relatively small petrol engine and an electric motor, and using the size advantage of the Range Rover, the PHEV actually works. Sure, it's priced to the sky and we won't see too many in Australia, but as a glimpse into an electrified future, it makes for compelling viewing.